Russ, can you believe that Back to the Future is 40 years old?
Yes.
Does that make you feel old?
Does
that make you feel old?
Follow-up question.
It was rhetorical, the first one.
I suppose it's been with me my entire life, and, you know, I'm 23.
So Back to the Future, turning 40 years old, and the physical media gods are saying, hey, you want to buy it again?
How many times has it been released on 4K?
Jesus Christ, so many times, which is why, I mean, obviously we're going to talk about it, and I want to share how many things they're putting out for this 40th anniversary. They're giving it to you every which way you can friggin' imagine, but it's already been released every which way you can imagine on Blu-ray 4K. This is the title that never dies. And at this point, haven't we all bought it? I think they're really trying to entice us to get it again, which I'll leave my thoughts here for a second. I'm not saying I'm completely out, but there's one iteration of what's happening here that piqued my interest a little bit, and I'll share with you as we go.
The only way I'll buy a future edition of Back to the Future is if they can somehow get Crispin Glover on it to talk about his experiences as a bonus feature. I would love
to hear.
Yeah, just to hear him trash talk it for I want an hour and a half of Crispin Glover unfiltered on his experiences with Back to the Future. That I will upgrade to. I'm not upgrading shit just because it says 40th on the cover.
Well, here's mine. So I've got my Ultimate Trilogy Edition right here.
That's
there we
really
go.
nice.
Oh, there's the box cam. So right there, a little blurry, but there it is. That's what I got. It doesn't say 35th anniversary on it, but there are editions that say literally 35th anniversary edition on there.
Well, as we said, there's about 72 editions in existence.
Do you remember this edition with the hoverboard?
How could I forget it? That was probably the 10th one I saw.
This is the 35th anniversary trilogy, limited edition, collectible levitating hoverboard replica.
It didn't work. I tried riding that damn thing and I fell on my ass.
They also had a plutonium box set.
This is going too far. This is one complaint I do have about the original Back to the Future. Why the hell was Doc dealing with terrorists?
He was.
And why are we making it some cutesy thing as a, hey, let's hold our collector's edition of Back to the Future into a potential 9/11. It's not right, Matt.
They also did a set of steals, if you remember, Russ. Here they are.
I actually forgot this one.
And they all kind of match up to be the DeLorean.
They do. The DeLorean in front of the clock tower?
Yeah, well, you see how it's like all three eras, like, the 55 or 2 and then the third one. See what they did there?
I take it back. That's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
I wish I bought that one.
All right, well, this is what we had in the past. We took it back in time.
That's the power of love. That's the power of a delayed applause.
I clicked the button and it didn't work. All right, so let's see. Let's roll out everything that we're doing for the 40th anniversary. You ready to see all this stuff? And let's see if they can entice you to buy any of it.
Oh, they'll try.
All right. So here's the first iteration of what we're looking at here. It's just like an outer box with 3 individual cases. Now, I will say my old one comes in like a booklet, which I just ripped.
As you struggle with that, let me point out the edition I went with. I only own the original artwork steelbook of the first film. Yep. I don't feel the necessity to own 2 or 3. Everyone in the comments, give me hell.
Yeah, this came in like a book in the classic slide out disc thing where you got to put your fingerprints on it, and it sucks. The book itself is nice. It's got posters on the inside like the original stuff. I like that, but it's just hard to get the discs out. This, they're giving you 3 individual cases with the 3 individual original arts.
Is that what's enticing you?
No.
Okay.
But I'm saying this is the first part, so it includes all 3 movies and 9 hours of bonus features. 9 hours, Russ.
Don't all of them have that?
There are new features this time.
Oh. I was about to say, whenever this gets released, there's always tons of features.
Yeah, so this is, I don't even know if I mentioned it, October 14th is when all this comes out. And so this is, like I said, an 8-disc collection total, with each disc or each movie having a 4K and a Blu-ray, and then 2 bonus discs that go along with it. It's also coming in a collector set that looks like this.
Well, at least they dropped the plutonium.
They dropped the plutonium. They're giving it to you in this giant box that looks like you're inside the DeLorean. It's coming with a collectible mini replica Gibson guitar and a real metal license plate. Actually, real size, not like a mini.
I can't wait to see the cost on this.
Yeah. And you get all kinds of other replicas, mini posters, flux capacitor sketch, the book jacket for George McFly's book. You get, the flask that Lorraine drank out of in the car. It's that's not there. I wish it was. A denier. That's where we need you to come in, buddy.
If it was, I'd use it.
You got some Biff dollars.
It comes with Calvin Klein underwear.
You get it all. It even comes with a pick, that little guitar.
Well, he does. Remember in the beginning, you see that shot of him holding the pick before he... Yeah, I like it.
Flux capacitor, Steelbook, a booklet that goes with it. All kinds of stuff is coming here.
Can I say something really funny about them including the Gibson guitar? In Back to the Future, the guitar that Marty McFly is using didn't exist in 1955.
Let's also say that this comes with a certificate of authenticity.
Apparently. I remember hearing that once. Correct me in the comments. I feel like I'm on trial today or something. I know, right? Allegedly, it was the wrong guitar.
What happened to you today, Russ?
We need your lawyer here.
I am. I'm very paranoid. Lindsay, you late last time. Now you come in here with a poor attitude, attacking your bosses.
Let's get that pit back up.
Yeah.
Let's get that performance improvement plan back out. Let's add a couple notes.
And let's face it. I don't want to spend $4,000 on Back to the Future.
I think this is $150.
That's what Vincent Doyle literally just gasped.
There we go, Vincent Doyle. I think it's $150. I think that's what we're going with $150. Don't forget the certificate of authenticity, Russ.
Well, that's what you're paying $150 for.
So here, outside of all of this, here is the 9 hours of special features. Mainly the new stuff is listed there on the left. So you got Bob Gale, who's coming back for literally everything, and some other new stuff, a history of the Gibson guitar, etc. But over to the right is all the old stuff, 6-part documentary, archival featurettes. It is a ton of stuff. I see a lot of people commenting, and I don't know if I have really the need to see this myself. No big deal. But if it was there, cool. For completionist purposes, is all of the Eric Stoltz footage could be cool to be included. The animated series would be cool to be included. Not here, apparently.
The Eric Stoltz stuff was on. Yes, it was. It was on the Blu-ray back.
I don't know if it's here.
I believe.
I don't know.
Or maybe it was just a featurette that showed
stills of him.
It.
Yeah. Maybe not the footage itself. I don't know. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Now I'm on trial.
Well, look at one of these features: A Mystery in History. Discover the rich history of the Gibson guitar Marty McFly plays at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. I mean, they're diving in. If that was a mistake that I heard, they're really diving in on it. They're leaning in. So I feel wrong.
You feel wronged. Wronged or wrong?
I feel incorrect. No, I feel wronged by Lindsay, the producer. I feel incorrect here.
Mayor Goldie Wilson even comes back. They're doing film locations. They're doing it all. So if this is enticing you to get this entire set, then here it is. I'm pretty sure, like I said, $150 for the whole thing for those of us who haven't gotten it or want more tchotchkes or mini Gibson guitars, etc. Now, we're going to keep on rolling. That's not it, Russ.
I was about to say, because I don't see anything about Leah Thompson, so I don't know why you're excited to double dip.
Leah Thompson wasn't even really in my awareness when I watched this. It wasn't until other movies I saw with her that I was like, oh my God, that's the girl from Back to the Future.
Oh, really?
I didn't even put it together, because she's in the 50s style. She kind of looks a little different than when she's in Cherry Bomb in Howard the Duck.
Yeah, the band's name was Cherry Bomb?
I believe so.
I forgot that.
Not me. Let's see. Also, Russ, you can get individual collector's editions of each one, starting with Back to the Future, the original. Comes with a steelbook inside, and some of the things that is coming with that collector set. I think there might be some things that are exclusive to this, but like that flux capacitor thing, etc., the Save the Clock Tower poster, those are in the limited gift sets as well. But you could get this as a hard box with just Back to the Future if you want it.
You know how much of a dork I am?
How much?
I actually want this just because of that photo.
Which one?
The one where they're disappearing. It's pivotal to the plot. That's such a cool prop to add on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Well, I might.
You gonna get this?
Yeah, I might, just for that photo. That's what I'm saying. That's the level of compulsion it takes to host a channel like this.
You can also get number 2, and this is where the enticing nature for me comes in, because Back to the Future 2 is my favorite one.
We'll argue later. Let's just get through this.
So this is Back to the Future 2 Collector's Edition. The Steelbook here, it's got part of the original art. I wish it was I see you get that on the hard box, and they're kind of doing something different there, but you're getting the Jaws 19 poster and the Sports Almanac and Do Not Open Until 2015 thing. Again, just a lot of different things the Biff dollar, a lot of different things that are included in that limited set, but something that goes along with this. And then here's the third one, which is, again, very, very similar. Again, hard box, steel case, thing or two that's unique. And you can get that for each individual one if you wanted to do that. And then lastly, they're all coming in individual steels. There they are. So if you didn't want to get the hard box and all the tchotchkes that go with it, you can just get the individual steels if you'd like. You already have the original art Steelbook, which that is not.
Exactly. So I'm happy. And are you sure this is last? I thought I read something. They're going to put them out in snapper cases also.
Just to go back in time to the DVD era?
I love puns.
You love puns?
I do, dude.
Don't forget the DVD era. So here's literally, they're really, doing everything possible here to get your money for the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future. We watched the third one not that long ago, and it fell flat for me. Like, I hadn't seen it in a really long time. It just did not live up to the strength of the first two. I mean, I do like Westerns, but I am more of a Silverado fan.
Naturally.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. Part 3 tries to revert back to the first one's tone more. And the second one literally just reverts back to the first one in a location.
Yeah.
The second one just goes back to the first movie, literally. The third one, I think, is trying to be more in line with the first one, where 2 took more chances,
I liked
per se.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
So are you enticed at all to buy any of these?
Hell no.